The one thing which I wish I knew before I came to Butler was that it is only £1 for students to get a day ticket on the PR2, which is the park and ride bus just outside college, down into the city centre. So it's really convenient if you want to go to the shops. I'd say it's convenient if you want to go to the train station, or even to your lectures down at Elvet or on Palace Green.
One piece of advice I would give: don't be afraid of getting involved with too much. In first year, I took part in many different societies, and while every day I had something interesting going on, I managed to find a really good balance over time. Always remember that if it does become too much, you can always scale back your extracurricular activities later in the year.
One thing I wish I'd known before coming to university was how friendly everyone would be. Here at Butler, we're so lucky to have such a positive and friendly college where everyone is so welcoming and helpful. I promise you it's perfectly okay if you feel nervous and apprehensive about coming to university. You will definitely surprise yourself by how quickly you settle into university life, and I definitely think the best thing you can possibly do is throw yourself into as much as possible and get involved in college and wider university life as much as you can.
My favourite memory is Freshers Week because it really allowed me to get involved in the Butler community. It's also allowed me to meet lots of new people, and many of them have since become my very close friends.
You might have this idea in your head that Freshers Week will be the best experience of university and it'll be just 1 week of pure joy. And for some people it is that. You may be one of the lucky ones where you'll meet your best friends in Freshers Week and it'll be all downhill from there. But for others like myself, Freshers Week was not the best time at uni. I was a slow burner, I had a bit of a rocky start, but I continued and I persevered in doing things I found interesting and finding my friends and new communities through that. So the one thing I wish I knew before I started uni was that sometimes it takes time to settle in, to find the people you're closest to find a niche and get truly comfortable in uni life.
Before coming to Durham, I wish I'd have known that there really is nothing to be scared of. University is a big change, but it's something you'll adapt to quite quickly, and I think Butler being one big family really helped me with that. You'll never feel alone, there's always people to talk to, there's always things going on to keep you busy and keep you occupied, and even if you're far away from home like I was, you'll never feel alone, you'll never feel like you want to go back, so I think it's an amazing experience and you've got nothing to be scared about.
One piece of advice I would give to someone starting at Durham in October would be to get involved. It's something that people say a lot about uni students, and you've probably heard it a lot, but it really is true, and I realised that because I didn't get involved as much in first year, and now I'm coming to the end of my second year and I got more involved, and it really enhances the university experience. You meet so many new people and you can try new things. Especially at Butler, there's so much offered, so yeah, I would really recommend getting involved in the JCR, getting involved in societies, in college and also university-wide.
For me, the most amazing part about Butler is that above being a college, it's a community. It's such a diverse and friendly college filled with really interesting people from all over the world. When arriving, I immediately felt like I was being welcomed into a family. I honestly can't say I've ever met a Butler student that I don't get along with.
So my top bit of advice would be to try not to stress about meeting people and finding friends. I know it's difficult, and I definitely did that before coming to uni, but at Butler there are so many ways to get involved and meet people. So get involved in Freshers Week, just join all the sports and societies that you're interested in, hang out in the bar. You might even be put in a flat with people that become your best friends. So just know that there are so many ways to find your people.
One of my favourite things about Butler is the community spirit. Everyone's so lovely and welcoming when you're joining new clubs and societies. I think this has been especially shown in this whole situation where the whole JCR and societies have really come together to help keep putting on events for us whilst we're in isolation. For example, Film Society did a big Netflix party stream, Welfare's been still doing online tea and toast, and there's even a good news broadcast email which has lots of pictures of people's pets and good news to keep us in high spirits. I think this just shows how lovely the community at Butler is.
One piece of advice that I'd give to someone on an open day was that once you get to Butler, make sure you get involved with one or two societies, because I found that obviously you meet loads of people from your own year and freshers and stuff, but there's a whole wider Butler community from years 2, 3, 4 and so on, and I think the best way to meet people who you wouldn't normally be hanging out with is in the tens of sports and social societies that Butler offers. So definitely get involved when you get, it's our unofficial motto, so live by it.
One thing I wish I'd have known before coming to Butler is how easy it is to fit in here and make friends. The different societies and committees ensure that you can meet a wide range of people and there's always someone to talk to with similar interests to you. And the social space of the bar ensures that you integrate with lots of different people, not just the people in your flat, and therefore it's really easy to fit in and you start to get to know everyone's faces really, really quickly and it feels like one big family.
So one thing I wish I'd known about before coming to Butler is the amazing support networks which are on offer here. There's so many people here to help you, so many people looking out for you. No matter how big or small your worry is, there's always someone here who can listen to you and you can talk through your problems with.
So one unexpected thing that I've come to love about Butler is having that shared kitchen space with your flatmates. So rather than just having your own bedroom, having that shared kitchen has made living in feel so much more homey. And between doing things like holding a flat Christmas dinner or even just spending hours in the evening playing Uno, I'd say a lot of my most underrated moments from my first year have been spent in the flat kitchens.
I think for me the thing that I like most about Butler College is about how much they let you explore your passions. So if there's something that you're interested in, then there might be a society for it already, but even if there's not, then you can find other people who are interested in that thing and you can set up your own society and they help and support you through that process. So I think it's been really nice for me just being able to explore your interests in that way.
Now, when you first venture into the Durham cafe scene during freshers, you're probably going to go to Chapters or Riverview Kitchen first. Now there's nothing wrong with this. These are great cafes, and if you go to Riverview Kitchen, order the pancakes, they are amazing. But if you want to be a little more adventurous, a little more off the beaten track, try Cafe Droll. That's Cafe Droll, spelt with an F. They make fresh scones every day, which are amazing. Also, Flat White Kitchen, one of the most popular cafes in Durham. Always a queue, do not go at lunchtime. If you're going to go to beat the queues, unless you want the queues could be a part of your experience, but if you don't, go mid-afternoon or very mid-morning.